Exercise 3.1. First question of this very exercise is find the radian measures corresponding to the following degree measures. So here we'll have to convert the degree measure into radian measure. So to solve this question, let us firstly understand what angles are. It is a measure of rotation of a given ray about its initial point. So this is the definition of an angle. Now let us see how this definition works. Suppose we are given with a ray and we are giving this ray some rotation. Now we have started moving our ray from this very position to this very position. This measure of rotation is nothing but an angle. Suppose the initial point of this ray is O. This is the point where an angle is formed, and this point is also known as vertex. Now suppose here we have A and here we have B. So OA is our initial side. Initial because this is the position from where we have started rotating our ray. And this is terminal side. Terminal because it's a position where we have stopped rotating our ray. Now observe that here the rotation is in anti-clockwise manner. If the rotation is anti-clockwise, then the angle so formed will be a positive angle. So this is our positive angle. Now suppose again if we have a ray and now we are rotating this ray in a clockwise manner. So here again we'll be having an angle. So here again this will be our O, the vertex, and this is our angle. Now suppose this is A and this is B. OA will be our initial side and OB will be our terminal side. And here again one can observe that the rotation is taking place in the clockwise manner. So this angle will be a negative angle. So remember that if the rotation is taking place in the anti-clockwise manner or in the counterclockwise manner, the angle formed will be a positive angle. And if the rotation is taking place in the clockwise manner, the angle formed will be a negative angle. Now what do we mean by radian measure and degree measure? Now suppose a ray, it takes one complete revolution and comes back to its initial position. So the total angle in this condition will be a complete angle, that is 360 degree. Similarly, if a ray takes half of the revolution, so this here was our initial side and that one is our terminal side. So this will be our 180 degree angle. In the same manner, if a ray takes 1/4 of a revolution of the complete angle, this angle will be 90 degree. So this is how degree measure works. Now what about radian measure? To understand radian measure, let us draw a circle having radius equal to r. To understand radian measure, let us first of all try to understand what is 1 radian. Now suppose we are taking arc length of this circle equal to the radius of the circle and joining the other point to the center of the circle. So therefore this very angle formed at the center of the circle will be equal to 1 radian. Now suppose if we have r equal to 2, that is the radius of the circle is 2 centimeter, and we are taking the length of arc equal to 2 centimeter, then our angle, it will be equal to 1 radian. Remember that this angle is formed at the center of the circle. Now how do we convert radian measure into degree measure? Now let us first of all go through the formula for converting radian measure to degree measure. So it's a formula for converting radian measure to degree measure. So this formula is radian measure is equal to pi over 180 degrees times degree measure. Now to convert degree measure to radian measure. So the formula is degree measure is equal to 180 degree over pi times radian measure. So these are the two formulas which we'll be using. Remember that complete angle which is equal to 360 degree in degree measure, obviously this in radian measure will be equal to 2 pi radians, which means that when a ray takes complete revolution, that revolution in terms of radians will be equal to 2 pi radians. Similarly, 180 degree will be equal to pi radians. So now in question number first, we are being asked to convert radian measure into degree measure. So we'll be using this very formula. Now let's attempt this very question. So it's question number 1, part number first, 25 degrees. We already know that radian measure is equal to pi over 180 degree times degree measure. This will be equal to pi over 180 times 25 degrees. And this will be 5 times 5 and 5 times 36. That means 25 degrees in pi radians will be equal to 5 pi over 36 radians. So part number second is negative 47 degree 30 minutes. So here remember one thing, that 1 degree equals 60 minutes and 1 minute equals 60 seconds, which means that 30 minutes will be half of a degree. So negative 47 degree 30 minutes can also be written as negative 47 and half degrees, and this will be equal to negative 95 over 2. Now we already know that radian measure is equal to pi over 180 times degree measure. That will be equal to pi over 180 degree times negative 95 degrees over 2. This is 5 times 19 and 5 times 36. So in radian measure, we'll be having negative 19 times pi over 72. Now part number third. (240 degrees). Here again same formula will be used. That is radian measure is equal to pi over 180 degrees times degree measure. So this will be equal to pi over 180 degrees times 240 degrees. 0 and 0 goes away. 6 times 4 is 24 and 6 times 3 is 18. So therefore in radian measure we'll be having 4 times pi over 3 radians. And now the last part, that is 520 degrees. Here again radian measure is equal to pi over 180 degrees times degree measure. So this will be equal to pi over 180 degrees times 520 degrees. 0 and 0 goes away. 2 times 26 is 52 and 2 times 9 is 18. So in radians we'll be having 26 times pi over 9 radians. Hope this makes sense. Do subscribe to the channel for more such content and thanks for watching.